Have you already heard of it? Recently, the 57-year-old chef took to Instagram and shared the news of the birth of their 6th baby. What an amazing birthday present. Please welcome Jesse James Ramsay. Congratulations to the family. Ever wonder what it's like being in Gordon Ramsay's family? Well, his wife Tana has some stories to share.
He can be very romantic.
I can turn it on. Seriously, like turn on the gas. Boom, just like that.
He's very thoughtful.
You don't lose.
Sometimes.
The couple has been married for 27 years and have faced many challenges to be where they are now, from a cheating scandal to losing a child. It all started before Gordon became the world-renowned chef we know today. Gordon Ramsay met Cayetana Elizabeth Hutchison when she was still a year or two away from her 20s. However, they started dating later. You see, she was in a relationship with another British chef at the time. Oh, and that other chef was also his friend. Tim was a sous chef at Le Pont de la Tour, and he and Tana lived together in Butler's Wharf, London. Gordon used to keep his motorbike at his friend's flat, and one night when he went to pick up the key, Tana answered the door instead of Tim. She told the aspiring chef that his friend was away, and her romance with Tim was pretty much over by this point. The lovebirds have been a couple ever since. The couple tied the knot in 1996 when Ramsay was 29 and Hutchison 21 years old. Their early married life took a lot of work. Aside from the grueling work hours of the restaurant industry and trying to make ends meet, the duo also struggled to become parents. Eventually, to their joy, Mrs. Ramsay fell pregnant. The couple's eldest daughter, Megan Jane, was born in 1998. The chef and his wife were overjoyed but couldn't celebrate much because they were also dealing with a life-changing problem. Gordon had suffered a crisis at work. Unhappy and in dispute with the restaurant group which ran his Michelin-starred restaurant, Aubergine, he was desperate to start again on his own. The only trouble with this plan was that it meant the Ramsays would have to sell their house and move back into rented accommodation. Tana was supportive from their dating days and stayed supportive during this moment too. She knew it was a matter of her and Gordon sorting out their priorities and creating a happy and stable environment for their family. I want to see him fulfilled. There's nothing worse than seeing someone you love unfulfilled. A life full of regret would be terrible, Tana said. So, she agreed. The two discovered they were expecting twins while living in the tiny flat with Megan. During this time, Tana held firmly onto her hope that Gordon would become a success. He never gave her faith a reason to waver. The chef only worked harder when he learned about the twins. Jack and Holly were born in January 2000. According to reports, the fraternal twins were born 7 weeks early. A little over a year after they had their twins, the lovebirds discovered they were pregnant again. Speaking about the experience, Mrs. Ramsay said she and her husband were surprised at how quickly their family grew, especially because of their earlier struggles. We knew we wanted a large family, but for it to happen, that close together is amazing, the television presenter shared. Matilda Elizabeth Tilley was welcomed in 2001.
What's it like being the daughter to the best chef in the world?
But Jamie Oliver's not my dad.
By the time she was born, Gordon had finally established himself as one of the most prestigious chefs in the culinary world. His shows like Hell's Kitchen and Kitchen Nightmares, not to mention his appearances in cooking competitions like MasterChef, turned Gordon into a celebrity. His success took a weight off Tana's shoulders.
My gorgeous wife of 18 years, Tana.
The family could leave the confines of their tiny rented flat and finally be able to afford to give their children a comfortable upbringing. Although, the chef's fame also brought much attention to his marriage. In 2008, Sarah Simons claimed she had been in a secret on-off relationship with the celebrity chef for 7 years. She even wrote a book about being his mistress. One of the claims in her book was that Gordon complained about things not going well between him and his wife and that he was made to sleep in the basement. In the end, Ramsay denied all the allegations and defended himself with strong language. Come on, though. If I was really going to cheat, it wouldn't be with a complete slapper, he said. Amidst the scandal, the chef also reportedly apologized to his wife because he was devastated about how the claims had humiliated her. Yeah, he really is a caring husband, isn't he? After years of raising their children and taking over the culinary world together, the Ramsays discovered they were pregnant again. The two were so excited to be growing their family even bigger. Then, sadly, In 2016, Tana suffered a miscarriage. She was 5 months pregnant at the time, and the loss devastated the family.
I lost a baby in 2016, and Gordon was with me throughout that entire process, and there is no way I could have done it without him right there by my side.
The tragedy inspired them to set up the Gordon and Tana Ramsay Foundation. It works closely with the likes of Great Ormond Street Hospital to raise money for children with medical conditions that require prolonged hospital stays. Then, 3 years later, a miracle happened for the couple. In 2019, the baby of the family arrived, Oscar James. The Ramsay baby is the spitting image of his father. Through thick and thin, Gordon and Tana Ramsay have stood by each other. They've worked together to build a strong foundation for their marriage and family. Thanks to the chef's motorbike, he got to sweep his wife off her feet. Who knew the man who invented the term idiot sandwich was so romantic? That's all we have for you today. As always, thanks for choosing us. Spread the word, and don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell for more celebrity stories. Be well and be kind.